Alright, we are soon going live in the ESL CPS Semifinals, BX3 versus Acer. But before that, pause. I'm just gonna show a preview of the maps made by Shortz on YouTube. So let's switch over to this one. So this is the maps we're gonna play today. That was the preview of this map pack. So just gonna join the server and get ready for the match. Alright. So we are about to go live in the semifinals of CPS12. BX3 against Acer. And I will be casting the whole match, as well as playing the 5-on-5 if necessary. So we are going with the 1-on-1 to begin with. In ESL we have 4 submatches. The 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3 and 5-on-5. And in the playoffs there's actually one decider map as well. So we have 5 submatches in case there should be a draw at the end. The 1-on-1 and 2-on-2 give 1 points. And the 3-on-3 and 5-on-5 give 2 points each. So I believe we're gonna start here with Beat from BX3 is gonna play the 1-on-1 against Poker. So I guess they're just going some warm-up rounds there, and we will be live with the 1-on-1. So I'm just gonna set up a small screenshot program I'm using for the map analysis I'm gonna do. When I have time, I'm gonna snapshot some certain turns or parts on the tracks where I feel like explaining more in detail what is the optimal lines, etc., and maybe some hints and tips for you guys. So when I have time, I will try to do that, usually during warm-ups. But yeah, the first map is of course ESL Zeraus by Thompson from what is it? Is it Hot? Team Hot, I believe. No, he's a Lion. Of course, he's a Lion by Thompson. Okay, they are actually live. So we are into the first round, Beat versus Poker. We see Poker taking a lead in the beginning. So let's just check the records by both of the players. If I can just get the Dedimania back up here. How to make that one pop up there? Oh, we see it's a really close battle here. Coming up to the end, we see they're inside each other. Oh, Poker's taking a wider line. Does he have more speed? Oh, this is really close. Beats winning that round by 200ths of a second. And if we look at the personal best, we see Beat having 54.855, and Poker is right behind him with 54.878. So this should be a really close. Oh yeah, full screen, of course. Sorry guys. I'm gonna go full screen. Just 2 seconds here. I'm gonna put it on full screen. Sorry for that. So we are into the round 2. Beat winning by 200 of a second in the first round. And again we see a really close round here. Poker with the slight leads. Oh, and Beat hitting, touching the pole, and he loses a lot of speed, also with a no slide included there. So he's gonna lose additional speed and fall 1.5 seconds behind Poker here. So yeah, like I said, the records from both players are really good. They are both in top 6 Dedi Mania, and yeah, Poker will take the second rounds here. So it's 1-1. So I am not quite sure where there are parts to explain here. I'll just look into that before we go into the 2-on-2. I'm gonna take some snapshots of a couple of parts. But now we are in round 3, and again we see a really close battle here between Beat and Poker. Yeah. Beat this time in the lead. And now we have the wallbang. This is a quite hard turn, and we see Beat taking it pretty good. What about Poker? Not so good probably, but he's right behind. If Beat makes a single mistake now, it's gonna be Poker taking it, but it seems Beat's with a lot more speed in the last turn there, and he will take the third round. And with a pretty good time as well. 55.02. So I didn't drive this map much myself, but the wallbang is quite tricky, and you have to hit, I think, preferably on the way down. You have to hit the wall before the track is going up again. And here we see Poker behind in the start. So now it's he has to push faster and maybe risk it in order to take Beats, or if Beat makes a mistake, it's gonna turn quickly back to Poker in the lead. So now the wallbang. Yeah, we see Beat also in the lead this round with a almost. Oh, he made a really bad turn there, and Poker, will he overtake him? Yes! With 100 of second, he takes Beats. And that was a poor last turn by Beat there. We saw he lost a lot of speed in the downhill. And that will make it back to 2-2. So this is looking to be a really close match between two great players. I believe the two best players from both teams in the Daddy Mania. Yep, that's. But Beat seems to have a little bit faster starts, and Poker is struggling to keep up with him. But that's gonna put more pressure on Beat as he comes up to the end, as we saw last round. He made a mistake, and Poker was able to capitalize on that. But now we see Beat with a good wallbang. Again, pretty much the same position as we have had the last couple of rounds. Will Beat do the mistake again? No, this time he will do it good, and he will maintain his lead, and with a nice time. Both players 55.06 and 55.13. So game sound we will also fix, of course. That is a mistake again. I'm quite new to this, I'm forgetting stuff, so thanks to the comments section, you are helping out. Just tell me if there's anything wrong with the sound as well, and I can fix that on the go. So we are into the 6th round. Again, Beat having great starts here on this map. So Poker is the one that has to catch up, and he actually did right now. But it's so close, they are inside of each other. And now up to the wallbang. Here it's gonna be interesting. Both taking... Oh, Poker getting a wider line, but a little bit more speed. But still, Beat with the tighter line seems to be better with at the wallbang. So he actually went into the lead, and he will have more speed out of the last turn as well and take the 6th round. So it's 4-2 to BX3 Beat here. And again, very nice times by both players. They are consistently being 10 hundredths of seconds behind the Daddy records here, which is Gamers League Siggy with 55.01. So usually when you play 1 minute maps, if you are, of course it depends on the level of the map, how hard it is, but usually if you are 30 to 50 hundredths behind the world record, then you are doing a pretty good, consistent job. But now we see Poker in the leads from the start. So now it's gonna be, oh, a little bump there on the runs time. Still, he maintained his lead there. Oh, Beats also with a pretty good wallbang here, catching up to Poker. So it's all gonna be in the last turn here. You have to risk it over the Rammstein, like Poker did there. But will he get more speed? No, Beat with a better turn again. So he will overtake Poker and take another point and increase the lead to 5-2. But we can see that it's a really close rounds here, with just a few hundreds separating both players. So this is the level we like to see from the players. We can see Beats taking a lot more tighter line, and he is actually winning on that. Oh, but he went a little bit wide there, so he lost the lead again. Poker overtaking him. Now coming up to the wallbang soon, we're gonna see if both players again will take it. I believe we haven't seen any mistakes in the wallbang. That's quite interesting, because usually, and we see Beat again taking it much earlier. He's wallbanging much earlier, and then he's overtaking Poker, which is taking the wallbang a lot more wider. Oh, and Poker touches the wall, and Beat again with a pretty good time there, and a nice jump by Poker in the end. But unfortunately, it seems that Beats has the better end in the last rounds here, and he's now on a submatch point, 6-2. And also we have the tennis modes on all submatches. But if Beat is winning this last round here, he will take the submatch without the tennis mode. But he makes a big mistake. Oh, and Poker! What happened? Both made early mistakes here. And Beats, who looked to be far behind, catched up again with Poker. But Poker is slowly getting closer to Beat here, with a nice return here, more speed out, and up to the wallbang here. We see both players. Will they make it? Beat! Oh, he made it not so good this time, and will lose a lot of speed there. He had to adjust the power slide and turn there. But will Poker be able to? No! He gets the bug in that turn. I think he touched the Rammstein at an awkward position, and Beat will take the one-on-one with a pretty lucky end there, with Poker having a bug on the Rammstein. That's very unfortunate for him. But that's Trackmania, guys. This is Trackmania. And yeah, both have a really nice performance here. But Beats just a little bit stronger in the end. And he takes the match 7-2. So yeah, we're gonna head over to the 2-on-2 now, which is also 1 point for winning. And let's see if we can take some screenshots here. It is... Let's look at the parts where maybe Poker got the bug. And I can show where you preferably should go in order to save it. So I'm just gonna see when I drive now and take some screenshots and show you guys which lines you should take. Let's follow cones here. And also I can take a screenshot at the wallbang to show you guys. So, okay, that was a little bit laggy. And we're gonna take a screenshot at this last turn here. So let's try to open those screenshots. Let's see, nope, that was the wrong picture. Yeah. So let's see here. This is the turn right before the wall bang. And here, as you can see, there's a bump here. And if you hit around in the middle of this one, I don't think you will make a good wall bang, but you should preferably hit a little bit before the bump here. So you have to hit as you're turning to the right, you just hit to the wall, and you just have to hope for the best and make the line over. As we can see, I think Beats, he went a little bit higher up here than Poker did, and that means he got a little bit tighter line. He went a lot more to the right Rammstein here, and in many situations that was actually better than the wider line by Poker. So let's also look at let's see if they are going live soon. 2 warm-ups. Oh, let's just check the other picture here. With the last turn where Poker got a bug, we can see this is this Rammstein is quite dangerous, because if you hit with the wheels on this black part here, I think that's when you are unlucky and slow down bugs, where the car just simply slows down, and yeah, that was the main reason to why Beats won the one-on-one submatch. So if you're gonna go safe, you go a little bit wider, you come a little bit wider here, and you hit completely outside of the Rammstein. Then you will be totally safe from bugging. But if you want to have a really tight line, and yeah, probably the perfect turn here is to go right over here and then get a boost. Sometimes you can get a boost after you hit the Rammstein, and you will actually finish the line pretty good as well here. But I think the risk is not worth it. You should just completely go outside and build up speed by doing that, taking a wider line. So let's just head back to the match. I think it's going live soon. Yeah, it's going live. Perfect timing. Oops, some issues here. So yeah, paint skills. That's always good to have. So that was 2 important parts, as we could observe from the one-on-one. 2 crucial parts there, where it often happens a lot of mistakes, with the wallbang being hard in itself, and of course when the pressure is higher at the end of the map, people tend to risk more or make mistakes, and that's why the last Rammstein there is a little bit dangerous. But now we are going live in 2-2 with John from BX3 and DNS from BX3. From Acer we have Coens and Frostpool, both streaming, so if you want to check those out, they are live now on Twitch as a POV. And we see an early mistake by Frostpool. He's behind. Oh, John! He actually went outside of the poles because of a mistake, I think. He lost some speed there, but still maintains position in front of... Oh, both BX3 players hitting bad on that wallbang. I don't know what exactly they did wrong there, but yeah, both Acer players made it, and they are now in the leads. We can see DNS almost catching up with Frostpool in the end here, but it's going to be a round for Acer. So as you see, the wallbang is really a dangerous spot on this map. So Acer takes the first point. And let's see if they... let's see how the start is from both players there, from both teams. Yeah, seems like BX3 is having a slightly better start here. DNS in the leads. Having some, he's actually in front of the world record here. Let's go back to Frostpool. It's a close pack this round. Now let's see when they head up to the wallbang here. Frostpool taking a wider line, building up some more speed. Now we see them coming up to the wallbang. Oh, Frostpool got a... He slowed down there, so he must have hit a little bit wrong. And he gets Another mistake there. He got a little bit too low speeds, and then the next turn is going to be harder. We also see Cohen's being behind John and DNS here, who both sets pretty nice times with 55.18 and 55.19. So yeah, I will play the 5 and 5 if necessary. Depends on who wins the... No, actually I am going to play the 5 and 5, yeah. Because we won the first 1-on-1 submatch, so we have 1 point, and then it's going to be sure to play the 5 and 5. So yeah, I'll play that one. And we see a mistake by John. He was hitting the pole. It's a quite hard part as well. I think I'm going to take a screenshot of that as well. Frostbrew also will have a mistake. Will John be able to catch up? Let's just follow DNS here at the top with Cohen's. They are battling. If DNS wins, it's probably going to be a draw. So this is up to Cohen's. If Cohen's wants Acer a point, he has to win this one. But DNS seems to have some better lines here. Let's see the last turn. Oh! Cohen's with more speed, but not able to catch up. Both with very nice times. And John is able to overtake Frostpool. That would have been interesting to see what happened there, but unfortunately we were following DNS there. Yeah, the resolution options, I think you have to be a partner with Twitch in order to get to be able to switch resolution, but I'm not sure. If it's lagging for more people, please tell me. I might change the bitrates down a little bit, or even go down to 480p. But yeah, let's focus on the match. BX3 up in the lead with 2-1, and we see this round is really close, but both Acer players are doing great here. Oh, Frostpool, a little bump there. Poker, no, Cohen's got an awkward Rammstein, but still maintains the speeds through the wallbang. Everyone did wallbang good. Oh, and now we're coming up to the end. Oh, John! Cohen's! Oh, DNS! So much happening in the last turn. Both BX3 players made mistakes. And another point. They will draw. Scored 2-2. So as you can see, the last turn is really there's a lot of pressure going on there, and you want to risk it, but it's very dangerous. So this time it was BX3 making the fails, and here with the pole, it's really risky to take a wide line there, because then you will get very close to the pole. But here we see both BX3 players with a great start. Oh. Yeah, still we have the two BX3 players in the lead. Now let's see Frostpool taking a wider line here, boosting up some speed for before the wallbang. Well, oh, we see a mistake from DNS. He crashed with the wallbang. Oh, and John also with a mistake. So unless both Acer players make some big mistakes here, it's gonna be an Acer round again. With some good times, 55.24 and 55.33. So the score will be in Acer's favor now, 3-2. It's 1-0 overall for BX3. Beat won the 1-on-1 against Poker. 7-3 was it? So now we're heading into the sixth round. No draws actually. Usually there's a lot of draws in the 2-on-2, and because of that, the point limit is only to 5 points. So Acer only have 2 points more before they take this submatch, but BX3 is looking strong here for this round. DNS and John up here with Frostpool. Frostpool has to win the round in order to force a draw. All players with good wallbangs. Oh no! What happened to DNS? That was a weird bug right there. He just lost a lot of speed on the transition. And because of that, Acer is actually gonna take the round, another round. And a very nice time by Frostpool, 55.07. And I wonder what happened with DNS there. There was like this weird bug on the transition after the wallbang. It seemed. Might have been some lag as well, and he actually touched something, but that looked quite weird. So this is the submatch point for Acer here. Will they be able to take it in this round? So far, no. BX3 John and DNS up in the lead here. Frostpool taking wide line. Will he overtake them with more speed here? No. So it seems that John and DNS are quite comfortable in the beginning and mid part here until we see the wallbang. So it's all up to the wallbang now. Will it be merciful? Not to John. Well, actually it was not so bad. Both BX3 players maintaining the lead. But Cohen's here overtaking John. So it's up to the last turn now. John taking really safe. But will Frostpool overtake? No, Frostpool was actually far behind. So that will be a round for BX3. So now it's 4-3 to Acer. So now the pressure is on Acer. They lost 1 round after having the submatch point. So will they be able to break that points to win the submatch? This is when the pressure is high and precision is needed. Oh, John going really tight here, but actually not so bad. Oh, we see a really close pack here. Coens and Frostpool trying to catch up with DNS in front here. Oh, John with a really wide hair. But it actually paid off. He got a lot of speed. Almost catching up with the Acer guys. And Coens losing some speed there. So this is looking like a BX3 rounds, and it seems like it's gonna be. Coens is too far behind. And yes, that was a really nice round from all players. And they will actually tie it up to 4-4. So now we are going into the tennis mode. Meaning that the team, or either team has to win by 2 points. So now it's the first team to 6 points. We haven't seen much mistakes in the beginning, and the beginning is quite tricky. Coens not having the fastest start here, but Frostpool is taking the leads, and oh, this is also a very close round here by both teams. So it's all gonna be up to the wallbang again, I guess. Oh, Coens. Oh, he got a really awkward line into the wallbang and will crash as well. John taking a not so good wallbang. So will Frostpool be able to secure a draw here? Oh yes. Very nice last turn by Frostpool, securing a lot of speeds in the last turn with a nice time as well. So it's gonna be a draw. Are we gonna see a massive draw coming in here now? Because we usually see them in a 2-on-2, a lot of draws when the level is close. And the level is really close here. So yeah, we are in tennis mode right now, so the first team to 6 points will win. In this round, we see Coens, again, not the fastest start. And Frostpool again, up in the lead with DNS and John. Oh, Frostpool risking really badly over the rump stand there. But he didn't lose additional speed there. So now again the wallbang coming up. Oh, DNS with the tight line as we saw Beat doing in the 1-on-1. He actually gained some advantage there over Frostpool. John also doing really great here. Now up to the last turn. Oh, really close by the BX3 guys here. They will secure 2. Oh, that's a nice round by BX3. 55.20 from both BX3 players. With really nice last turns by both of them. Going so close to the left border. So BX3 going up in the leads. So if they secure another round here, it will be BX3 taking this submatch as well. Let's see if they can handle the pressure. No! John with an early mistake, going too close. But again, we see Cohen's a little bit behind, so maybe John will be able to catch up. DNS has the pressure now of taking first position in order to force a draw. But Frostbull says no, go away DNS. Former teammates, DNS, you are not gonna steal this round, but DNS with the tight line, this time not paying off. Ooh, so close by DNS. Now it's all up to the last turn. DNS taking a wider line. Maybe more speed? No, Frostbull did some good stuff in the... Oh, that's a nice time. 55.02. And he will secure a point for Acer. So, now again the tie. Now it's gonna be the first team up to 7 points. Because of the tennis mode, the winning team has to win with 2 points. And a nice horn by somebody, don't know who. Let's see if we're gonna see some early mistakes here again. John taking a really tight line here in the beginning. Ooh, DNS with a bump on the wrong side. And he's falling a little bit behind here. This round looks much better for Acer. Cohen's also up there together with Frost. John bugging on the wrong side a little bit. But it can still be anybody's round here as we come up to the wall bank. Ooh, DNS overtaking Frostbull, but he has to overtake Cones as well if he wants a draw. He's risking it, but no, it's not going to be enough. We see another round for Acer, and now they are up to the leads with 6-5. So this is a really close submatch with points going back and forth for both teams. So again, new round. This time it's BX3 who has to step up. Let's follow Coens. He doesn't have the fastest starts. Oh, John falling a little bit behind. Took a tighter line, but didn't get as much speed out of it as Coens. So, falling behind again. Oh, Frostbull is up here, fighting with DNS. So, now the wallbang. Ooh, DNS! What happens? Not a great wallbang by DNS. He has to really push the end here. Whoa! Coens! What happened to him? He's falling behind. John overtaking him. This is gonna be another draw. Something happened. Oh, John. Oh no, it's gonna be a draw. This is intense, close level. Both teams knowing that every submatch point is important in this semifinal. So, new round. At the same position as last round. 6-5 for Acer. Oh, Coens hitting the border and will fall back a lot. He's most likely gonna end up last in this round, so we're gonna follow DNS. Now it's both DNS and John against Frostbull here. Frostbull wants to secure this draw. He doesn't want BX3 up to 6-6 here. Will he be able to do that? Into the wallbang. All players doing good. Frostbull losing a little bit speed there. DNS catching up. Oh, this is really close. It's all gonna be up to the last with a lot of pressure. Frostbull. Nope. Not enough speed. both John and DNS taking the last turn really good, and 55-12 by John, 55-14 by DNS. Good round by BX3. I thought you had a good internet line, Tintin. Only 2 players so far have said that it's lagging, so I'm just hoping it's not lagging for more people. But now we have to focus. It's again equal in points. DNS with a really bad start here, losing a lot of speed. He had to release some gas, I think, in order to avoid the hole. But John has a great start here in front of all the players. So if we are finishing in these positions, it's going to be a draw again. Will John be able to maintain this lead though? As we're coming to the wallbang. No! That is not the way you take the wallbang. I think he went a little bit too late into the wallbang and completely missed. So it's gonna be a round for Acer. That was really unfortunate. Otherwise, it would have been a round for BX3 as DNS overtook Frostpool. That was unfortunate for John with the wallbang. Some water and some chocolate. Okay, we are going. Now it's gonna be Acer has to have 8 points to win this one, but Frostpool not having a good start. Oh, he has a lot of speed, catching up again. But we see John and DNS taking the lead here. Now coming up to the oh, Frostpool! What happened? He didn't adjust the line there and hit the border instead. So DNS and John. Oh, Cohen's, he really wants to draw here. He doesn't want this everlasting submatch to go on, but he's not gonna overtake DNS. And another point for BX3. This is just... Where is the milk? The milk is in the... the milk is in the refrigerator. Nice. So, we are up in 7-7. This is really tense now. I believe the nerves are really high on the players right now. Up in the sky, high up in the sky. And this round is really close. But John again with a nice lead. Oh, Cohen's hitting the Rammstein and will lose a lot of speed. That is a really risky part as well. So this is all up to Frostpool. Now to the wallbang. Great wallbangs by the BX3 guys. Let's see if Frostpool... No, he is a little bit too far behind. Unless both BX3 players makes mistakes there, it's gonna be a round for BX3. And I believe they have some nice times coming up here. Yeah, 55-11 by John. Okay, so apparently there was someone behind me here who brought me a glass of milk. So now it's chocolate and milk. So another point for DNS and John. Now it's the BX3 guys who had the chance to take this very long sub-match. And we see a great start by everyone. DNS going really close, and he is not exiting. He's not coming out of the turn with a lot of speed. But oh, where is John? He is somewhere on another planet, almost. Far behind. This is all gonna be up to DNS, but he loses some speed and chooses not to make the wallbang. Will it pay off? Probably no. It didn't. Oh man, we are again in a tie. 8-8. suggest all of you guys get some milk and chocolates. This seems to be lasting for quite a while. And nice times by the Acer guys. Would have been a hard round for BX3 to take without mistakes. 8-8 and the horn again. We have to find out who has that awesome horn. Anyway, let's see if there are gonna be some early mistakes. Cohen's going really close to the pole, but didn't touch it. Oh, this is again a really close round. Oh, DNS risking it over the Rammstein, but it paid off. He's now overtaking Frostpool, almost Koens. As we have it now, it's going to be a draw. The wallbang, DNS and John taking the tight line, and it paid off. Where is Koens? There he is. It's all going to be up to Koens. Where is Frostpool? He is behind, far behind. Oh, let's see Koens. No, DNS with a great last turn. And the point goes to BX3 again. Going up in the lead, 9-8. This is a really exciting sub-match here. So close. Will BX3 be able to close the match now? I guess all the players are getting really exhausted now. It's gonna be all up to who is the most trained in real life, like training. You need stamina for this stuff here. BX3 guys up. DNS taking a very tight line, losing some speed here. But John still up in the lead. Oh, Cohen's losing a lot of speed now. Yes. The wall bang. DNS. No. Frost. It's all up to John. No. What happened? This is not supposed to happen. Coens. DNS. Where's DNS? No. DNS is not gonna be able to take it. But that was a lot of stuff happening there. First DNS on the wall bang, and then John somehow into the Rammstein or whatever. Ooh, 9-9. And we are again start with the horn. I don't know if it's a curse or not. We'll see soon. So we see Coens actually hits the pole and will fall back a lot. 2.5 seconds behind. So now it's gonna be Frost. Pressure on Frost. Will he force a draw? Or will one of the BX3 guys make some big mistakes here? If they knew the position, I think I would have went not with the wallbang, but they both do the wallbang. And it went well. So Frostpool, he has to rely on DNS making a mistake and overtake John here. John, first mistake. DNS, oh, he was really close to crashing there, but with a nice time, 55.07. And it will be a point for BX3 again, up in the lead. I think BX3 have been in the leads the most times in the tennis mode now. So they again have the chance to close this sub-match. No! Oh, I thought it was 10-8. No, of course it doesn't. Who made a mistake? John! Early mistake, hits the border and loses a lot of speed. So now we have to follow DNS with a very tight and good line there. But Frostpool with more speed out of the turn. Didn't overtake him though. DNS still in the lead. And he's in a good time here. As well as Coens. Oh, Coens is catching up. Now the wallbang. Guys. Oh! Where is Coens? And DNS made it equal. They were inside of each other. So now let's come up to the end, and DNS trying to risk it and had too wide line, and will go into the border, and the point will go to Acer. And Cohen's very nice time. Both DNS and Cohen's had a nice run there, but the pressure was high for DNS, as it would have been a draw or a loss in that situation. So again, the score, the ties, everywhere. I think we might set a new record there. I don't know what's the most we have achieved in tennis mode. Looks like it's gonna be a new record. John! Ooh, so close to the ball. DNS so close as well. They are really risking these rounds. They want to take every point. And Cohen's falling behind. Or not falling behind, but he's at the back of the pack. And he is doing that turn really great. He's catching up before the wall bang. Now he got an awkward bump into the wall and lost a lot of speed. DNS as well. What is this gonna be? Draw, win, lose? For who? John with a mistake. It's gonna be a win for Acer. Man, now it's Acer again in the lead. So now BX3 has to step up again in order to make a tie. If not, it's gonna be over. So much work. I reckon there's gonna be a lot of emotions in this sub-match when the result is revealed. And we see John a little bit behind. Takes a tight line. Will it pay off? No. Got a little bit strange line there. But he's trying to catch up here with some more speed. Now the wall bang. Acer. Frostpool going so wide. John overtaking. This is gonna be a round for BX3 as we have the positions right now. Or not. We have a draw. Now the last turn. John! No! DNS, he has to secure the first place, and he will. It's gonna be a draw. This sub-match is crazy. I think I have seen 12-10 before in a tennis match. So we are getting closer to a new record. Or if any of you viewers have seen, have you guys seen more points in tennis? Please do tell me. Oh no, very bad start here by BX3. DNS has to catch up with two players from Acer here. Otherwise, it's gonna be over. Let's follow DNS. It's looking grim here for BX3. And if both Acer players are saving the end here, it's gonna be... Yeah, both taking not the wall bang. That's some good teamwork by Acer right there. They know their positions, and they know they have a chance of closing this sub-match with ease. And it's gonna be Acer taking the 2-2, winning 12-10 in a 5-5. No, 2-2 sub-match, where the original point limit is 5. That was a blast, guys. An adventure in a 2-2 sub-match. Acer being the ones going out the sub-match with the points. So now we're gonna head off to the 3-on-3. Whew. That was one sub-match to remember. And there will be, of course, a VOD of this on YouTube after the match. Let's have some milk. So the 3-on-3 map is gonna be ESL Zeraus by Eskil Edge. Nope. DNS and Flyer from BX3. Coons, Frostpool and Poker from Acer. That's two great lineups. So let's hope for another close match here. But if we're gonna have those kind of tennis matches on every sub-match, I think we are gonna stay here until 11. So you better grab yourself some food, chocolate and milk, the caster's choice. Oh yeah, let's look at this map, if we can take some snapshots. Let's see, follow Frost here. See if there are any crucial parts we should be aware of. Soup. I guess that should do it. Which parts are important? I guess this map is pretty straightforward. Just have to... Oh, this one. With the drop, that is probably the most deciding part in this map. The rest is pretty old school, straightforward power slide, not too many transitions. Oh well, there is transitions there as well. But I remember Edge, he's a Norwegian guy, he likes to make more of old school maps, I guess. And he makes very good maps. Hello, only one. Welcome to the stream. One more warm-up. Okay, let's take a small look. Small look, yeah, nice. So we're gonna look at the drop. Oh, welcome everyone from Spam's stream. And shout out to Spam, who is redirecting his viewers to my stream. It's very nice. Now let's have a look at the important part at the drop here. Didn't get a very good picture there. No! Alright, forget it. At the drop, you have to land smoothly here. If you land too much to the left, you will... if you land too much to the left here, you're not gonna make it well for this jump here. There's a small jump. So what you want to do is land a little bit wide here and make sure you put an angle on the car. As you can see, Flyer, he is having an angle to the left here in the air. You have to flick the car in the air right before you drop off the drop. You have to flick to the left and make the car turn in the air, and then aim for around here, I think, and then you just have to land smoothly and take it a little bit wider here, and you will exit the turn with much more speed than going tight here. So it's a hard turn. We will see probably see some mistakes there in the match. Oops. So let's go back to the match. We are live. 3-3. DNS beat Flyer from BX3, Cohen's Poker and Frostpool from Acer. And now we are going up to 7 points before we eventually hit the tennis mode. And as we progress into the 3-3 and 5-5, it's going to be harder to get all the details from what's happening. But we see... Oh! Coins, was it? Yeah, he had a bug on the drop down. But Frostpool and Poker in the leads. Let's follow Flyer here. They have to take over some of the Acer guys, and here we have the drop. everyone seems to have made it pretty good. DNS and beat. Almost overtaking Poker here in the end. Let's see. Poker. Ooh. That was a really nice last turn by Poker. And Acer secures the first points. So yeah, this is probably just the start of a very close match. I believe Acer also took the first point in the 2-2. I don't know if that's good or bad for the rest of the sub-matches. Sometimes if you take an early lead, it can backfire and the opponent suddenly just takes a massive comeback. Who beats going very wide, but doesn't get the bug. We see DNS and Beat up here in the front with Frostpool and Poker. Frostpool opting for more speed out of the turn, but doesn't quite catch up with DNS. Beat to step up in the end if he wants this to be a BX3 round. He has to overtake at least one of the Acer guys. No, he went a little bit too wide. Oh, Frostpool! Oh, that is the same time. But BX3 is taking the round anyway. But that was a really close ending there by Frostpool and Beat. Having the same time on the hundreds, but of course not on the thousands mark. In Trackmania 2 Stadium we have thousands of the seconds as well. So we won't have those hundreds of a draw anymore. And this time we see Coens up with Frostpool. They are in the leads with DNS and Flyer right behind. Let's follow Flyer, see if they can... oh, Frostpool hitting the border, losing a lot of speed. So this looks good for BX3. Now the drop. Good drop by everyone. As you can see, you can take some different lines there. BX3 DNS made a slightly different one. Oh, Coens. Will he be able to secure a point for Acer? Nope. Both Frostpool and Poker with some mistakes this round. So BX3 is gonna take the lead now, 2-1. So we are heading into the third round. We haven't seen, I don't think we have seen any early mistakes. I guess the start in this one is a little bit easier than the previous map. We see Beats up in the leads together with 3 Acer guys. Where is Flyer? Where is DNS? There he is. This is looking good for Acer. DNS trying a tighter line, but doesn't get as much speed out of the turn. Now it's all up in the drop in the ending. Whoop. Poker. This is really close. Oh, we see a mistake from the BX3 player. I think it was Beat, yeah. That was unfortunate. Might have been a round for BX3 if Beat was able to take the first dare, but he made a mistake and the round goes to Acer. So a new round, it's tied up 2-2. It's looking to be a close match again. We see Acer guys having much better starts. Coens dropping behind with half a second almost. Let's follow Flyer. He's a little bit behind in the pack. Poker and Frostpool in the lead here. And they will secure the round for Acer if they continue doing so. A mistake by DNS. Coens will overtake him. So now Beat and Flyer has to overtake Poker and Frostbull in order to take the rounds. A wide line there by Beat. He has some more speed and will catch up. But regardless of Beat taking first or not, I don't think it's gonna be a round for BX3. Nope. Acer also, oh, that's a really nice round. 57.71 and 74 by Poker, 76 by Frostbull. That was a good round. If it's starting to lag, try to refresh the Twitch page. I don't know what's happening, but it looks to be okay for most. Oh, and we see early mistake from both DNS and Cones. Now let's follow Poker up here in the lead with Beats and Frostbull. Flyer should also be pretty close there, yeah. Flyer with a good turn there, going wide, but builds up a little bit more speed here. Oh, Frostbull, what happened? He completely went out into the border, and both Cones and DNS will overtake him. So now it's up to Beat and Flyer here. It's gonna be a BX3 round anyway. Poker is taking first position here. Yep. DNS was able to overtake both Frostbull and Cones, so that will be a BX3 now, BX3 round. This map is not as exciting as the previous one, and I can promise you the next track will also be much more exciting. It's probably one of the hardest ESL tracks, at least for this season. So this one is a little bit more straightforward, so we just have to look who takes the better lines in every turn. So a good start here for Poker and Cones. Where is DNS? He's also up here. Frostbull seems to be the one at the last position. And as we can see to the left side here, we can see the position for every checkpoint. Right now it's... Oh, Frostbull touching the wall. It's gonna be a round for BX3 if this continues. Oh no, what happened to the BX3 guys up here? Both Poker and Cones looking to take... No! Poker has a bug on the drop down there. The small down parts. And it will be a round for BX3. They will go up in the lead to 4-3. Ja, det må putte det på, og så bare legge den ned i bakgrunnen, så det blir telles som en lyd. Alright, so we are into the 8th round. 8. And we see a nice start by Poker, and also Cones was up here. Let's see, where's Frostbull? Ooh, as I said that, he is touching the wall. Doesn't look like his best day. He's usually performing very good for Acer. He's a key player for their success. And now we have only Poker in the lead here, with 3 BX3 guys chasing him. Oh, Flyer hitting the drop very bad, landing very awkward there. So Coons will be able to overtake him, but it doesn't matter. BX3 will take this round if we doesn't see any mistakes. And we don't, so again BX3 with another point, 5-3. Okay, I'll turn down my the music. A little bit. There we go. That's probably better. Okay, so we are into the new rounds. Let's see who made a mistake. It was Ace player Cones. He is in last position on the points list with Flyer with 23 points. And now it seems like he's gonna be the last one. as Flyer is up here with DNS. Poker, Frostpool fighting for the top 2 positions here. If Acer is gonna win this one, they have to secure first and second. But DNS and Flyer wanna take this as much as they do. It's all coming up to the end now. Frostpool needs to drive faster here. But Flyer and DNS taking good ends here. And that's one great round from all players. DNS with .70, Poker .72, Flyer 76, Frostpool 82, and Beat with 97. If there's a draw, there's gonna be a decider map. If the score is 3-3 after the 4 submatches, there will be a 5-5, additional 5-5 to find out the winner of the match. And we see close rounds, good starts. Oh, a bug in downhill by DNS. So Beat and Flyer needs Poker hitting the wall. So this looks better for Beat now. Where is Flyer? He seems to have made a mistake as well. So this is looking good for Acer at the moment. Poker, additional mistake, falling to last place. You see, no, this is looking bad for BX3. Coins and Frostpool, the 2 streamers, go check them out. They are on Twitch. Frostpool with a no slide. This is not looking good. And because of that, BX3 will take the round and win the submatch. And Frostpool doesn't seem very happy about that no slide. That's a risky end where you have to make sure you turn enough to the right side before you start braking, otherwise you will end up with a no slide. And as I said, BX3 taking the submatch. So it's actually gonna be a win for BX3, or we will see a draw, and we are going to the decider map. So I'm gonna play the 5-5 now, and this will be the first time I play a team match while streaming. So I think, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Firstly, I'm gonna join the server. It's probably an important thing. Okay. There is this join bug. Somehow you can't... But if you write play, space, and your login, yeah, then you will play. And I missed out on the first warm-up. So I will be playing this match. Let's see if we can... Woohoo! Hello guys! Alright, Truck me to Stadium. Let's see. Is it working? Yep. Controller inputs. And hopefully it's gonna work. There we have it. Alright. So now you might witness the rage face of Znik if something goes completely wrong. Okay, so apparently we're waiting for Hubie. Alright, Acer No Train Hubie joins the server. Ooh, it's lagging. Why is it lagging? Don't do this to me. OBS. OBS. It's the streaming software I'm using. Open broadcasting software. It's gonna be hard to drive like this. Probably if I close some of the other stuff here. Might be better. Steam, we close Steam, we close Spotify, we're not... Oh no, maybe you guys want some music. Because I don't think I will have the microphone on. Or, you guys choose. Microphone on, music off. Microphone off, music on. Let's see. Let's see. Go guys, go vote. Two more warm-ups. Or we could actually have microphone on and music on. Didn't think of that. Still lagging. Yeah, probably I should do what's best for me. Let's see. Hei Geir. Alle sitter jo her, og sitter alle her. Er det gøy å høre på? Alright. Alright, the microphone on, at least. Now I'm missing out on the warm-up, but still it's lagging here. Should probably close Skype. And Hamachi off. Logitech off. Rain meter off. Close. Oops, now I only get one warm-up and it's still gonna lag. No, I'm just gonna close the Twitch chat as well. See if that helps. It didn't. Ouch. Oh well. I've been driving without lag before, I think. Might not be the day for my old computer. You can see my hardware specifications below. It's not really powerful in these days. Might upgrade it soon. Because this is not looking good. What should we do? You guys want to see, and I want to play. I have the in-game quality quite low. Oh, there was some other programs up here. I'm just gonna close it all. Don't save. Alright, I'm just gonna close the Twitch chats and do my best. So now I can see what you guys are writing. Lag is still here, and we are live. Let's just go for safety. So this is a very tricky map by Kappa. Playing with HUD off. I think it's best that way. Don't want to see my last position. Oh, wrong gear. Very bad end. And a very bad end starts. Yeah. Nice time by. This is a draw. No, John. It's being the last one. That's a very nice time by Frostbrew. Yeah, first round for Acer. Okay, let's go. That's stuff. This part is really tricky. The checkpoints. Also better rounds. Oops. Very wide end. Still second place. Doesn't seem like we have very close rounds. Frost again, securing the points. It's pretty close. 26 points for BX3 and 29 points for Acer. Oops. Almost bugging out of the map. Not so good. One gear again. You have to hit in the higher gear there to maintain the speed. But this is I'm not feeling I'm driving so good. Still, we're taking the rounds, almost. This seems to be a round for BX3. Frostbrew is doing a great job. First place, 3 rounds in a row. So, 4th round. Let's just keep it consistent. There as well. Not the best speed, but we still made it. Not the best drop, still made it. Now this part, that was pretty good. And this one, oh no, had a gear down, lost a lot of speed. Now up in the ends, let's go for a tight line. Let's try to maintain the high gear. Nope. Also a gear down, lost some speed there. But a better end here. And that's another point for BX3. So now it's 2-2. Frostpool not doing so good that round. Okay. Had to release some gas there, not the best angle. Oh, that was close. Oh no, had to release a lot of speed there. Also, gear down, lost some speed there. There's a lot of turns there where you have to maintain the high gear and the speeds. If not, you're gonna gear down and lose a lot of speed. Okay, I have the high gear. Too wide. Ooh, almost. That's pretty good ends. But not very good time. And Acer with a much better round this time. So they will take the lead up to 3-2. Right. Ooh, that was a good start. Ooh, close. Close. No! There I went too tight, and because of the thing that quits your engine, it's a pretty hard turn to hit through. Otherwise I would have been on a pretty good run there. But I feel I'm getting really tired in my eyes with all this stuttering. I'm used to 120 hertz smooth image. But never give up. You might take the round anyway. Ooh, that's a nice time by DNS, but Acer having, well, if we can call it consistent, they at least have the round. But like I said, this is one of the hardest tracks in ESL. There's a lot of tight corners, and like I said, the gear down turns. If you don't maintain the speed, you will lose so much. So it's either go pro or go home. And so far, most of the players are going home. But we are not gonna go home this round. Hitting the checkpoints, didn't lose too much. Not very good. And come on, yes. We are to the finish, guys. We're gonna make it to finish. Let's check the checkpoints. Me and Tom and DNS are in the last 3 positions. So it's gonna be another point for Acer. Thus making the decider map coming up. Woo! Okay. Guys, we have to level up. This is not the level of BX3. So Acer in the lead with 5-2. pretty good round now. Right this time. Oh, gear down. And slow down. Otherwise, would have been a pretty good run. But we should go for our best. Oh, still around for us. There is he. Never give up. And usually you should check. Probably take the HUD off and on just to check if you have to risk it more or not. But that's also a risk in itself, just by taking the HUD on and off during the match. Put you out of focus. That's practice. But for now, I'm just gonna keep the HUD off. Ooh, again in the checkpoints. Didn't lose much speed though. Good turn. Alright, gear down. Nope. We got it. Come on, let's do this. Ooh, not so good. Had to release gas there, too wide. That's our best time so far. Come on, some more blue. Yep, I think this is gonna be a blue round. Where is everyone? Yeah, it's gonna be a blue round. So we are up to 5-4. We can do this. Ikke sant, Geir? Ooh, that was dangerously close to a no slide. No! Some sort of weird turn there. Oh well. Just have to, we might overtake some Acer guys, might be a deciding factor. Let's just pretend we are on a really good run. World record, and we are gonna get the world record. Ooh. Again, low gear, low speeds. Oof. Might have been a BX3 round if I didn't crash. So let's I know, guys, let's not crash. That's a good idea. And we might win it. Why didn't I think of that before? Just don't crash. Just as we said, that's right. I'm gonna put the front on just to see what's happening. Actually, no. Yes, chance still. I need to focus. On a 5-5, anything can happen. Never give up. That's today's. That's today's learning lesson. Ooh, gear down. But we had a tight line. So might overtake someone anyway. Ooh. What is this? No, GG. Acer takes it. Oh well. That was some good performance by Poker and Frost on the top 3 positions. Oh, hello. So now we're going over to the Decider, which I won't play. I didn't play that map. So I'll go back to the Twitch chats. Guys, I'm coming. Wait with the questions. I'm not there yet. Dashboard. I'm not in the chat yet. If you want to ask me some questions. Okay, I'm in the chat. Hello. Alright. So, not my best performance, of course. Very hard map. And some additional lag from the stream. Did go better than I expected, but yeah, both last rounds was really close. 27-28. But that's how it is. Let's hope for the best in the Decide map. But of course, as a caster, I have to be non-biased. So, but let's make a straw ball. That would be interesting. Let me just create one straw ball. I love that. Easy, flexible, fast, and informative. Who do you want to see in the finals? So, Acer, BX3. But let's make a straw ball. That would be interesting. And we will add one more option, just for the lulz. I love that. Alright, bye guys. In the Twitch chat, are you ready? Go vote! Who do you want to see in the finals? Let's see who's gonna win the vote. Who do you guys want to see in the finals? Just for the lulz. In the Twitch chat, are you ready? Go vote! Who's gonna win the vote? Who do you guys want to see in the finals? I guess if we would have... I guess if we had the same poll on Frostbull's and Cohen's stream, would probably be different. Maybe? I don't know. I guess if we would have... I guess if we had the same poll on Frostbull's and Cohen's stream, would probably be different. Doesn't look very good. For Neo is missing for BX3. Let's go back to casting. Krine is asking if me and Flyer knows the way. So I take it that in this situation it will suffice only if we know the way. looks like I will be playing the decider as well. So I'm gonna head back to this one. I will be playing the decider as well, the wallbang map, the one we had so much fun with in the 2-on-2. I have dreamed this map, but that was like last week, I think. I think 4v4 is allowed if both teams agree, but in this situation it looks like they want to have 5-on-5 anyway. Okay. So on the dirt part here, to hit correctly in order to have the smooth transition there. And here's the pole I was talking about. Don't go too wide. Here you can take a tight line or a wide line. Depends if you want to go fast in the beginning or if you want to boost more speed for the later turn. And let's do the wall line. Slight power slide there. Ooh. That was not so bad, but of course in warm-up. Let's look how it would be in the match. And here we have the Rammstein. I actually risked it a little bit there. And into the dirt part and goal. So this will be the decider submatch. And beats John and DNS was driving good here. So we're just gonna do a couple of warm-up rounds. Before we enter the decider. Ooh, that was close. Let's go for a tight line here. Still not driving so good. Okay, what was Kroos doing? He went inside. I don't know if that's faster or not. No, we really went to low down, which we avoided. Save the last turn, see how that works. Just completely outside. Yeah, I guess that's the best option. Oh, so it's gonna be either me or Flyer. And Beppo is on toilet, DNS is AFK. Ooh, Flyer trained it for Alienware, so probably. So it seems like it's gonna be Flyer joining John Beat, DNS and Tom, which is 0. So we're gonna go back to spectator mode. And that was good for me. And switch back to this one. So I'm gonna cast the 5-on-5 decider map, which was the funniest map to cast with the wallbang and stuff. And now with 5 players from each team on the track, we're gonna see a lot of more action for sure. Neo, that's a good question. He tends to disappear from time to time. Sometimes better than others. Let's see if he's on Skype. Neo, where are you? He is not on Skype. Det er ikke noe kamera på nå da, men skal vi ta et kamera? Let's have some audience on the stream. This is gonna be fun. Let's put game capture. Video capture device. Video. Woohoo! There we are. Here is my audience, plus over here some more guys, live viewers. Oops. Oops. There we go. Nice. Are we live? Yes, we are live. Sorry for that, guys. We are into the decider map here, and Acer actually takes the first position. No, first point. Let's see how many points they won. Oh, really close. 27 points for BX3 and 28 points for Acer. They won the round with 1 point. So, oh, Tom hitting early in the rounds as well as poker. Tom, again with a mistake. And who is that? Is that Beppo? Oh yeah, a lot of mistakes already early in rounds. He's full of flyer, as he is not the most trained guy on this map. Beat and Frostpool battling up in front, Cohen's right behind them. Oh, the wall bang. Ooh, Beat! Missed it! Frostpool as well. Flyer is overtaking Frostpool. And where is Beats? DNS took the inside of the ball. As it looks like now, it's gonna be really close again. But another point for Acer. That was 26 for BX3 and 29 for Acer. So just some small details here, and we might see some points by BX3. And if DNS, Beat and John are playing like they did in the 1-1 and 2-2, then good chances for some points for BX3 here. And as I say that, we see the players, BX3 John and DNS up in the lead here with Frostpool and Poker. Let's see John. Oh, he actually made a mistake. Flyer chooses not to do the wall bang, but this is looking very close again. But DNS and Flyer is up. No, DNS and Beat is up in the lead. If they can secure those positions, I think it's gonna be a point for BX3. No, it's actually not. Let's see how many points difference it was this time. Again, 28-27 for Acer. So just by 1 point they win the round. Let's follow Zero. He didn't have the best start. Oh, who was that? It was Beat into the pole. DNS as well, our two best players on this map, is at the bottom. But Flyer, Tom and John are doing some good stuff here. Are they able to turn it to a BX3? John failing the wallbang. And again, this is looking to be an Acer round. Oh, Coens had to release some gas there, but it doesn't matter. Nice time by Poker, really nice. 54.92. And Acer is taking a very big lead here, 4-0. And that was a more better round for Acer, winning by 8 points. So that was not a good round for BX3. Let's see, John hitting the pole. Just the same mistake as Beat did last round. And additional crash. He's far behind now, 3 seconds. Up in the top we see Beat fighting with Poker. No, Poker is taking a slight lead here over the rest. So the wallbang went good for most. Oh, we have a lot of BX3 guys here. This might be a round for BX3, the first one. Yeah, that was a really nice round by BX3. And Poker again, very nice times. Looks like he saved his performance for the decider. That was a risky decision, but I don't know if it's intentional or not. Oh, probably not. But he is on the top of the scoreboard now with 41 points. Coens following him with 35. So top 2 is currently Acer players. And this round looks pretty close. No crashes so far. I don't think we... Hubie and Beppo is falling behind. So this is looking better for BX3. Who was that? That was John. Oh, and Beat. Doesn't look very good for BX3 after all. And Tom. See ya. This not good for BX3. Frostpool and Poker will secure first and second, and with it also another point. So so yeah. (5-1) to Acer. The last rounds has not been as close as the first ones. No one hit the pole? I don't think so, no. And we have Beppo and Hubie again in last positions with Poker. No, Coens. And as I said earlier in the stream, it's a little bit hard to cast the 5 versus 5. There's so much happening at the same time. We'll just stick with someone slightly behind the pack and see now the upcoming... Oh! Hubie choosing not to go wallbang. Still doesn't make a very nice turn. Probably no training cube, as it says. So this is looking better for BX3. Definitely better. Only Frostpool up here. With 5 BX3 players behind. Also within a nice range. From 55.04 to 55.32. And my audience behind me is not very nice. Alright. So, points for BX3. 5-2. pole, no one. Ooh, risking over the Russian. Someone from Acer. Poker, I think. Yeah, Poker is now behind together with Hubie. Let's follow Hubie. He's taking the regular slide, power slide. Tom made a mistake. Will probably be overtaken by Poker as well. No? Let's look at the top here. Oh, this is looking good for BX3. Another point for BX3. Look at this times. 55.03, 55.08. This is some good stuff by the 1-on-1 and 2-on-2 player Beat and DNS. They clearly show the best performance there by BX3. Beat with 54 points. DNS on 54 as well. Same points. And the pole. Let's see. John hitting the pole. He was going too wide. Let's see if we can follow someone else. Beats is a little bit behind the pack. DNS had to go outside and crashes as well. It was the Rammstein transition bugging him up. So this is again looking good for Acer. Tom this time up in the fights with Cones and Beppo and Poker. But it won't be enough. So Acer will extend their leads further to 6-3. And will this be the last round for Acer to take? We'll see. Let's follow Hubie. I have a feeling he will be the most valuable player in this round. We see guy from BX3 dropping down, DNS dropping down. Not looking good. Acer. Oh! A big mistake by someone. There was a nice flip on the border. As the standings are now, it's really close. But it's gonna be Acer, unless we see the B3 guys level up in the end. Oh yeah, Flyer overtaking Cones. Kuhn. Guess you're not saying the Z in his name. Okay, this is close. And nice performance. Oh, Frostpool dropping down in the end, letting Beat and Tom pass in. And the round will go to BX3. 6-4. Might be tennis mode first, if BX3 can take 2 rounds in a row. We see John. Will he hit the pole again? Let's see. He will take a better line this time. Yes, he will. It's a pretty good one. We see someone dropping down. I'm not quite sure who it is. But it's looking good for BX3 now. Tom, aka Zero, John, Beat, DNS. All up here with Poker. The pressure is on for Acer. They know they have to take 1 more point to win. That can be hard. The wallbang went good for the 3 players from BX3 here. And there should be a round for BX3. If we look at the left list here, the standings. And it will be a round for BX3 again. 6-5, this is looking promising for BX3. And Acer just needs this one last round in order to win, and they still have the chance to do so. Last chance. The horn from someone. Okay, let's see if the pole is gonna stop. players now. Nope. Seems like they have learned to save that part. But ooh, Tom with a sort of bump on the road, losing a lot of speed. And will fall behind the pack. But as the standings are now, it's looking good for BX3, but they're so close. Might change here with the wallbang. We see one BX3 guy failing it. And how is the standing right now? Still looking good for BX3 with John and DNS at the top. And Flyer is actually also doing really great here. And they will take the round. So it's gonna be a tennis mode. Woohoo! Det er nå jeg skal juble, folkens! Alright, no, of course. Yeah. It's 6-6, tennis mode activated. Oh, we see Hubie in the behind. Who is that? So DNS Flyer falling behind. This is not looking so good for BX3 this round. Flyer, DNS and John at the bottom, but oh, we see so many mistakes in the wallbang. CP time. Checkpoints. And no, this is looking good for Acer. Yeah. Good time by Poker and Beat. And it will make Acer in the same position as they was. Just 1 point and they have the win. Sorry if the sound was too loud, but we just had to. This tennis mode is awesome. Oh, the sleep times. That's correct. Let's move it like this. Sorry for that. My Twitch chats suddenly started to load, so I had to refresh, didn't see the comments. And now, Tom falling behind. Acer having a very good start here with Poker, Coins and Crossbow. They are hungry to close this battle. This very close match. But will the wallbang allow them to do so? Poker saving it. The wallbang. Actually, Poker had a wise choice there by saving it. He's still up. John has to make the magic happen. Nope. It's gonna be a GG. Acer wins the match versus BX3 after some close matches. Jo, dere kan juble for Acer nå. Acer! Good work, guys. Acer won the match, and they deserve it because they have few players in their lineup, and they are doing some good stuff with the few players they have. So good game to Acer. They will advance to the finals. I don't know who won against Dignitas versus Pyrogen it was. But it was a close match, and we got the decider. That's what we always want in the playoffs. So it's getting late, and I don't think there is much more I can do here on the stream. People are leaving, and we will play the bronze final against the loser from Pyrogen versus Dignitas. And yeah, that's the match. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any feedback to my casting or ideas, you can PM me on Twitch or Facebook. You can see the link below the Twitch window. and just tell me what you think, and I'll do my best to improve whatever. I think I improved the microphone because it was a little scratchy last time. But yeah, Dignitas won, so we're gonna face Pyrogen in the bronze final. So I guess it's not that big of a surprise. Acer and Dignitas have been the dominating teams for quite a while. I would actually say in the latest period, Dignitas have been the dominating team. But yeah, it's gonna be an exciting final, and good luck to both Acer and of course Dignitas. I will, if it's gonna be on a different time, I will cast it if I get the permission to do so. So yeah, that's it for today. Have a nice night, and next week, good week. And you can now wave goodbye, guys. See you all later. Han sier hallo, Geir. Lol. Okay. Alright, guys, this was it for today. So I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks for watching. Stay fresh.